Hello, Puan Nur Hafizah.
Ya, saya. Boleh panggil saya Madam Fiza je.
Oh, Madam Fiza. Okay.
Okey.
Uh, Madam prefer
Wah, dah
kami.
tergagap-gagap dah. Ha. Saya yang patut nervous sebab saya nak jawab soalan.
So, Madam lagi prefer bahasa Melayu ke bahasa Inggeris?
Kita kena tanya bahasa Inggeris di. Ini subjek Inggeris.
Soalan
Okay.
Inggeris kan. Kita mix-mix lah.
Miss. Baik. Boleh.
Ha.
Okay. Sebelum kita mula, kita mulakan dengan Al-Fatihah sekali. Dengan itu, Al-Fatihah. Okay, once again, thank you, Nur Hafizah. Madam Nur Hafizah. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate your time and expertise in discussing your counseling practice with us. Before we dive in, could you please introduce yourself briefly?
Okay, thank you. My name is Nur Hafiza binti Nasi Hamzah, and student at UniKL MIIT used to call me Madam Fiza. So I'm starting my journey as a counsellor in UniKL MIIT since 2011. So now 2024, so this year mark 11, 20, 13 year in UniKL MIIT. Alright, so I'm a counsellor, student counsellor, and I'm in charge of counselling and career matters. So my services open to all UniKL MIIT students, and we have provided counselling and career issues in helping students lah. Alright, so my education background, I'm holding a Bachelor in Counselling on 2011, and then I pursue my study in Masters in Human Resource Management and graduate on 2019. So I'm a certified counsellor, which is I have my counsellor license, and a part of that, I'm also a part-time lecturer in UniKL MIIT. So that is the briefly overall background from me. Okay.
Okay, moving forward, I'd like to explore the question. First, what is the main academic stressors impacting the mental health of university student?
Academic stresses, meaning that what is the factor of mental health among UniKL students lah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So far, as I go through in 13 years as a counsellor, I can see that the main stressors among university students because of peers punya problem issues. Okay, because as you know, your age from 18 to 23 is the time that you are memang attached with your peers, okay, attached with your friends. So the main stressor among university students is actually among yourself also, and also among your peers lah. Okay, because as we know, at your age, you are searching for your true identity. Okay, you nak tahu what is my style, what is my personality, and then what should I behave among my friends, and then you need an attention, you want to have some impact from your peers. Okay, so that's the main stressors lah among university students. Meaning that about friends lah, itu yang paling nampak ketara lah. Okay, and then the other stressors is parents, because some parents they want their children have a good results. Okay, so that will impact the stress among the university students. Okay, they would like to compare the results from the others. Okay, since you are in Form 5, especially, okay, after we have complete your SPM, everyone is asking, anak you belajar sambung kat mana? Itu pun the main source juga yang buat you stress. The parents stress, the children stress. And then after that, if you pursue your study in diploma or degree or else or foundation, then they will keep on comparing with other parents. Okay, how's your performance in your academic? So we have two main stressors lah, which is peers and also parents. That is based on my experience before lah.
I appreciate your insight. Now, let's see question number 2. How can universities foster a sense of community and peer support among university students to enhance mental well-being?
Okay. Actually, we have done so many activities. Okay. And of course, for community and peer support, we have apa tu kita panggil counselling club. Okay, counselling club, we have students who will help the other students. That's the main objective of the counselling club. Okay, so the peer support needs to have a peers also. Okay, so you guys at your young age, of course, you are more interested from hearing the advice from your peers. You tak nak dengar apa daripada orang lain. Okay, so the peers are the main, orang kata the main agent lah, to foster the sense of you punya mental health issues. Okay, so for example, if someone have mental health issues, you can see that the student tu maybe they missing in action, maybe they have the anxiety, or keep on sharing that they were being stressed. So the peer support is the main contributors to help the students. Okay, so what university do is we have we call it like agent or someone like macam yang boleh guide or advise the other students in case they have any mental health issues lah. Okay, and this peer counselling club ni, dia akan juga inform us or share with the counsellors which student yang memang they would like to prefer if they want to have any issues. Sekejap Yes. Meeting. Ada session dengan student. Tak apa. Terus kena. Oh.
Dia boleh ni
Azina. Najib. Sekejap Sorry. Ada orang datang pula. Okay. So what we do is first we have the counselling club. Okay. This counselling club will be the members who will help the others. And then we do a lot of awareness. We do a lot of marketing on our services. Okay, especially we use the Instagram so that the students know that they can seek for help if they want to. Sebab sometimes kita, especially during the welcoming orientation week, we have a slot with counsellors. But then sometimes student tak sedar, tak aware yang sebenarnya kita dah bagi briefing, we have promote our services, but then once you ada a problem or issues, then baru you cari. So once you nak cari tu, you tak tahu kat mana you nak cari. So what we do is we promote our services through our email to all students. We use our Instagram, And then usually we are doing a mental health talk, mental health webinar to all students, like open to all students, so that the university students know that we are here to help the students, and they know that mental health issues is common thing. It's not serious thing yang you rasa macam kalau jadi isu, you tak nak cerita dengan orang. Okay, it's just like you seek for help and we can help you. Jangan rahsiakan benda ni. Okay, kita tak nak ada mindset that if you are having a symptom of mental health, you are someone who are crazy or not. Macam tu, kita tak nak. So, kita nak students tahu yang we are here to help the students. Yang itulah.
Okay. Next question number 3. Are there specific demographic groups within university student population that face unique mental health challenges?
Unique mental health, we don't have macam unique sangat lah. It's common lah, especially anxiety. Anxiety, many students in UniKL MIIT having anxiety. But actually, we need to know that anxiety have a certain apa orang kata range lah. Ada anxiety yang normal, ada anxiety yang abnormal, which is they need for some help from psychologists lah. Okay, so specific demographic groups ni usually diploma students are having a mental health issues lah, lagi banyak. Okay, meaning that age of the group is demographic is like 18 to 21 years old. Okay, so 18 to 21 years old ni, from my record, there are a lot of client coming from the age of 18 to 21. Okay, I believe that after 21, students of course they are lagi macam orang kata lagi dewasa lah, so they can think rationally. Kan? So 18 to 21 tu they are struggling, they are surviving to have their own identity. So that's why our clients more on 18 to 21 years old lah. So the unique mental health challenge, apa tu? Within college student population that face unique mental health challenge, this one lah, umur 18 to 21. Coming from that age lah.
Okay. Question number 4. How effective are university counseling service in addressing the mental health needs of university students?
Okay, effective. Alright. For mental health issues, actually, the effective way to overcome the mental health issues is by having a counseling services. Okay, counseling session. Okay, we have a lot of activities, but at the end, counseling sessions is the most efficient punya method lah, because when you are attending the counseling session, so actually kita boleh go on deep punya issues lah. Okay, meaning that if you are having a one-to-one counseling session, it's more effective because we can explore what is the symptom, what is the factor, what is the cause of their mental health issues. Kan? So kalau we are doing activities in groups, it's more on awareness je. But if we have the counseling sessions one-to-one, it's more effective because they can share anything. Okay, dia lagi orang kata lagi boleh deep talk lah. What is happening in their life actually, and we can go deeper about the case. Okay, and then it's more comfortable if you are doing the counseling session by one because kita mestilah tak nak orang lain tahu apa isu kita yang sebenarnya kan. We are defending that I'm okay, but then to have a effective punya solution, you want to have the one punya counseling session lah. So the effective of counseling session, I can see that if you give star from 5 star, it's more 4 to 5 star lah, the effectiveness tu. Okay, so far from our counselling session, some of them kita dah refer kepada psychiatrist because they need some medication. Okay, they cannot doing just simply a counselling session. Okay, because their mental health issues is severe, so we need some helps from the psychiatrist also because they are the experts. So the effectiveness is 4 to 5 star lah so far. About the counselling session. So I'm more concerned about the counselling services is more on counselling session lah, besides of programs. Sebab programs kita susah nak measure because everyone is attending kan. Sometimes students to attend because of they want the GHOGs or their lecturers want to have their attendance for the sake of attendance. So counselling session lagi efektif lah. So kalau you tanya what is the effective of counselling services, I'm focusing on counselling session, and the effectiveness is I can give you that 4 to 5 star lah if we can review the effectiveness of the counselling session. Macam tu.
Okay, understood. Question number 5. What are some of the most common mental health condition observed in university student?
The most common, tengok jap soalan. What are the most common? Nombor 5 tak ada. Okay. What are the most common, apa tu soalan dia? Common,
what are the most common mental health condition observed in university student?
what are some of the most common mental health condition? Okay, actually, regarding mental health, usually not all students are having mental health. Okay, sometimes students are self-claim. They say that they have anxiety, but then anxiety dia tu normal je. Okay, so the mental health issues ni, kalau you memang ada mental health, you need to seek the advice or you need to be diagnosed by the psychiatrist. Then you can say that you have the mental health issues. Kalau you just rasa macam I ada symptom, so you cannot claim that you have the mental health. Okay, like macam kalau you have a fever pun, you need to check. It's either your temperature of your body tu memang tinggi ke? Kalau 38, 40, yes, you ada fever. So how you say that you claim that you have the mental health? So you need to have a diagnosis from the psychiatrist. So you tak boleh ada self-claim lah. Okay, so the most common mental health conditions ni, tak ramai pun yang sebenarnya ada issues in mental health. Particularly tak ramai. Kalau we have 100 students saying that they have mental health, okay, among the 100 students tu, maybe 2 students je yang memang betul-betul they have the mental health issues. Okay, not many yang ada mental health issues. Okay, yang ada mental health tu mungkin waktu tu lah, dia stress dengan FYP, or they are broken heart, baru putus cinta ke, ataupun they have the family issue. That time memang kita rasa macam you memang ada mental health. But then kita tak boleh terus diagnose, oh you ada mental health sebab you anxiety, you rasa berdebar-debar, you are shaking, you macam tak boleh fokus. So kita tak boleh diagnose, oh you ada mental health on that time. Tapi once kita buat session, counselling session ni, it's kita conduct more than 3 or 2 sessions lah. Okay, so after 2 to 3 sessions, kita ada follow up and then we give them some homework so that we can measure, okay, this is a mental health issues or it's just condition biasa je. It's just emotional punya issues je. Okay, so kita punya mental health condition tak teruk lah. Okay, tapi kalau you nak tanya dari segi mental health issues, yang paling common jadi adalah anxiety lah among student. So among university students at UniKL MIIT, memang ramai yang ada issues on anxiety. Okay, is because dia permulaan untuk ada mental health issues. Okay, first you ada stress because some issues lah. Stress is normal, semua orang ada stress. But then bila you dah ada stress, it trigger you akan jadi rasa macam ada anxiety, you berdebar-debar. Okay, you akan start overthinking. What happened to me? Okay, start daripada stress, you akan ada overthinking, which is you have anxiety, and then after that it become depression because you terlalu stress. Okay, so the most common thing yang happen among UniKL students is anxiety lah. Okay, because they are overstressed. After overstress tu dia jadi anxiety. So usually students bila dia datang jumpa dengan kaunselor, dia symptom anxiety tu memang ramai lah yang ada. Because dia kata, I tak boleh tidur, okay, I tak selera makan, rasa stress apa semua. So that is the most common punya condition lah yang selalu jadi among UniKL MIT. Tapi bila kita buat session and then we know lah sebenarnya you ada satu benda yang trigger you, and after dia dah settle the trigger punya issue tu, then dia normal balik. So anxiety is coming from overthinking. So tadi you guys tanya kan, umur berapa yang student kita ada issue mental health? I said that 18 to 21 years old. So that is the most client yang kita dapat lah. Kebanyakan diorang memang datang with anxiety because they need something. Because they want to gain something lah. Dia nak perhatian, dia nak orang lain kenal dia. And then dia tak mampu, dia nak bergaya macam orang lain. So that's trigger the anxiety among UniKL students. Itulah.
Thank you for sharing that valuable information. Now let's look at question 6. How can university better address the mental health needs of university students based on the identify gaps in current research and interventions?
How can universities better address the mental health needs of university students? Our research, of course, kalau for university students, they are comparing the academic punya performance with mental health issues. Okay, they are doing the research. The mental health issues is reflecting the academic performance. Yes, there are many research said that once we have the mental health issues, which is anxiety, depression, and so on, it will affect the academic performance. So for UniKL MIIT, it is true, it happened because many students, if they have the mental health issues, of course, this will impact the academic performance. Dia akan start jadi MIA, and then MIA miscegenation, and then they start to tak hantar assignment, tak submit assignment, sampai kita kena cari, sampai kita call parents, baru dia turn up. And then we have some cases yang ada student sampai kena extend dia semester of study because ada time yang dia memang hilang, dia fail, every paper dia fail, then we need to extend the students punya semester lah because they fail many times. Okay, so based on the research, yes, it reflected to UniKL MIIT also because we can see that the mental health issues is reflecting the academic performance. So far, at the end of the semester, before our results keluar, you guys punya result keluar daripada you boleh tengok results. Of course, we have a meeting with all the lecturers and we have discussed about your academic performance individually. Kita tengok satu-satu, this student from last semester, how the performance, this semester, how the performance. So if we see that the gap is very different. Macam dulu you boleh dapat 3.5, this semester tiba-tiba you dapat 2.5, there must be something happen lah. So that's why we will explore about the student, what happened to the student. So kita boleh treat daripada awal lah, so that tak adalah nanti every semester dia down lagi, sampai dia kena fail and out. So kita tak nak macam tu lah. So itulah jawapan saya.
Okay, moving forward. Question number 7. How do you extracurricular activity and involvement in campus life contribute to the all mental well-being of university student?
Okay, this statement I do agree, because extracurricular activities ni the most important thing lah yang you kena buat selain daripada study. Okay, extracurricular is very good to all students because you dah penat study but then you need the extracurricular activities because dia ada banyak pro dia, because you can see that this will help students in socializing. Okay, because extracurricular kan kita buat in groups kan, and then you can explore more. Okay, for example, if you are taking IT courses, extracurricular activities ni lain daripada IT punya course. So you boleh explore more than IT punya field lah. Kan? So macam especially extracurricular ni kalau universiti lain, maybe talking about universiti lain lah sebab diorang ada banyak co-curriculum. Me, myself, masa I degree, I rasa ada about 50 kelas yang kita boleh pilih. We can choose many extracurriculars punya subject. So we can learn more than counselling je. Tapi in UniKL MIIT, I'm sorry to say that you didesignkan untuk ambil the certain subject because kita tak open banyak kelas. So for question number 7 ni, yes, it give an positive impact if you join the extracurricular activities, and this will be a good impact to mental well-being of university students lah, because you boleh explore banyak benda selain daripada apa yang you belajar, and of course you can gain so many friends sebab you campur dengan overall university punya students. And then actually extracurricular activities ni more simple. Okay, they simple, and these activities ni dia macam santai-santai, so you will enjoy the activities. So macam MIT, my review, we cannot do that. Kita tak ada extracurricular activity sangat. So unlucky lah untuk you guys kan. You guys need to explore yourself lah, apa yang you nak buat. You sendiri yang you need to search for any activities yang besides outside of the campus lah. Sebab we don't have many extracurricular activities. But walaupun kita tak ada extracurricular activities, but we have a lot of activities. So you can just join the activities, any activities. So students tak boleh lah cakap kita orang bosan tak ada activities dekat campus. So actually kita ada banyak clubs and we have so many activities, so student can join. Okay, actually some students, they develop themselves, they develop their self-esteem, by joining the activities in UniKL MIIT. Okay, not necessary you need to join the extracurricular. This one extracurricular, we give you a marks, but then if you involve in campus punya activities, then it's become lagi best lah. Kan, you pergi hiking, you masuk silat ke, whatever activities yang university conducted lah, organize. So yes, the activities is contribute to the mental well-being among students lah actually.
Indeed, not many activities in UniKL. Okay.
MIT lah, I think MIT lah tak banyak, because if you want to play sports pun, we don't have the facilities, right? So that's the lack of in UniKL MIT lah, I must say. Dia macam tu lah kan. But then I can cover up that kita ada banyak aktiviti lain yang you boleh join juga. So just join lah any initiative that the universities do.
Okay. Okay, let's go through the question number 8. In what ways can family support or lack thereof affect the mental health of university student, and how can universities collaborate with families to enhance student well-being?
Oh, okay. How family can support untuk student on mental health? It's actually it depends on the family orientation. Kalau family tu sangat, if the family is very supportive, okay, they treat their children as children, okay, macam yalah, bila you jadi makin membesar, parents of course kena layan you as someone yang teenagers, not macam budak-budak. Everything semua kena suruh, kena marah, kena pantau, kan? So how family can support the students is they need to become friend lah dengan anak-anak. Okay, meaning that everything yang anak nak buat, you can join and you can enjoy in everything that they do. Okay, sebab kalau the family itself not support in any hobbies from their children, at the end nanti anak-anak akan rasa macam oh family tak support, so they can keep separate lah. Dia orang akan macam jauh dengan family, kan? And then the children pun dia macam tend to not to share anything to their family, because they feel like once I share, you guys memang akan condemn, you jadi netizen, you tak support pun apa yang I nak, kan? So family punya concern and family punya apa dia panggil family punya role adalah you kena support, you kena dengar. First you have to listen what your children want, and then if they are not if the family is not agree, then we can discuss how we can handle the situation tu lah, kan? So for example, kalau anak tu kata dia nak menyanyi contoh, kan, then kita bagi dia menyanyi, but then kita tak boleh bagi dia 100% menyanyi je, nanti dia lupa nak belajar. So you can support them by agree for them to have a vocal class ke whatsoever, but then they need to have a promise lah. Okay, kalau you want to join the singing class, make sure your results at the end of the semester, you need to gain at least 3.0, for example. If you cannot, kalau you tak success dengan 3.0, then we need to discuss again lah. Either you need to continue your singing class or not. So the family support ni dia kena main tarik tali lah, kan? So family orientation before parents were not living in this era. So diorang punya background lain, kita punya background lain. So kalau parents, they said that okay, dulu mama dengan papa membesar macam ni, so you kena support macam ni. Tapi the era is different, kan? So they need to become friends with the children. You need to listen, you need to understand, give them a chance. But then kalau anak tu dia tak ni, dia tak perform, then you kena tarik balik lah apa yang kita discuss. At least they give the support with condition lah, macam tu. So I think that the way that family can support the teenagers lah, so that it can dia tak affect dia punya mental health, kan? Sometimes ada students yang they registered for UniKL MIIT because of their parents. Actually their interest is other courses, but because of parents, okay, parents kata okay, you need to take IT courses. So dia ambil. Hati dia tak macam tu, dia tak nak. Dia minat business, for example. So waktu belajar, kalaulah parents can ask the students lah, okay, selain daripada besides of IT, what do you want to do? I want to do a business. So bagi dia chance untuk buat business. Kan? We never know that maybe one day dia rasa macam, oh, I memang nak concentrate business, I nak berhenti belajar IT, I nak ambil course lain. Tak apalah, kan? Not everyone, macam mana? It's not, tak salah kalau kita buat salah because we learn something. So family support tu sangat penting lah. And parents, if they see that their children have doing something wrong, please don't be judgmental lah. Okay, kena bagi support juga. Dia dah buat salah, make it as experience. So they need to support again lah apa yang anak-anak nak buat. With condition lah, yang apa saya cakap kan. And how can universities collaborate with families to enhance student well-being? How can universities collaborate? As for now, we as the counsellors lah, kita tak lah, we not to collaborate with the parents actually, unless if the students is missing in action. Kalau student tu missing in action, of course, we will call the parents because we need the info lah. Maybe the students tu hilang ke apa ke kan, so we need to call the families. And then if we see that the results of the students to academic performance is not well, then we can consult the families also lah. So this thing kita akan buat dari awal. So for example, if we have 14 weeks in one semester, at the mid-semester tu, while you are having mid-semester break, it's actually we counsellors and lecturers are discussing about the academic performance among students lah on the semester break, mid-semester break, so that we can take the actions from earlier. Kita tak nak hujung-hujung semester, then we see that student ni boleh fail, kita tak nak nampak dia dah fail terus. We need to discuss it earlier so that we can collab with the families lah, as supaya family tu tahu kan. Sometimes students ni bila kita cakap diorang tak nak dengar, maybe dengan family diorang takut sikit kot sebab nak dapat duit allowance kan. So we need to have some contribution from families so that families tu boleh consult, boleh advise the students, please do well in your academic performance lah. Okay.
Alright, okay. Now let's go to number 9. How do you approach self-care to prevent burnout amidst the academic demands and emotional challenge as a student?
For self-care. Okay, actually self-care is simple. You need to know about yourself. You need to have self-awareness to have a good self-care. For example, you kena tahu self-awareness is pagi-pagi you have your breakfast or not. Kalau you tak ada breakfast, you tak ada aware, you tak ada self-aware, then you don't do your self-care. Okay, so when you wake up in the morning, okay, what you have to do now is take a breakfast. So you're aware that you don't have the breakfast, then you take the breakfast. And then lunch and dinner also lah. And then another self-care is about tidur, about your sleeping punya trend. You need to know that kalau hari ni you dah overnight, so the next day you need to rest earlier lah. Okay, so the self-care is about self-awareness. If you aware about yourself, then you have a good self-care. Okay, so to approach the self-care among the university students is we do webinar, we do a talk, and then of course during the counseling sessions we will bukan investigate, we will ask the students lah. Okay, you tidur pukul berapa selalunya? You bangun pukul berapa? And then you selalu makan berapa hari? Okay, so because the starting of mental health issues ni is because they don't have the self-awareness. Dia tak sedar yang diri dia dalam keadaan teruk sampai at the end, dia dah burst, dia dah burn out. So once we do the counseling session, of course we will ask about the self-care lah. Okay, how many times you eat per day? Pukul berapa you tidur? Pukul berapa you bangun? Kan, dalam sehari, in a day, how many times you talk to your friends? You kena tanya, bercakap tu penting. So if the person said that I tak campur dengan sesiapa, I tak socialize with anyone for 1 week, then we have to do something lah dengan student tu, because it's not normal if you are not socializing with others. Kan, at least you have one friend lah yang you akan bercakap. Okay, bila you diam seminggu, it's not normal lah untuk you. Okay, so how to approach the self-care is we are organizing many talk, webinar, awareness on how to do a self-awareness, to self-check about ourselves so that they can care about their self-care lah. Okay, self-care is simple because this is a daily thing yang you buat. If you maintain the self-care, then you punya mental health pun terjaga. Okay, self-care is simple. You makan, you tidur, and then your routine. You pergi kelas, you balik kelas, you socialize. That's the self-care. So you need to have the checklist on your self-care lah. What did you do in a day? Apa yang you buat? Okay, and then if the students to how to approach self-care is when doing the counseling session lah. Itu yang memang kita akan selalu approach lah. Sebab kita memang nak tahu dia punya daily lifestyle. If the students are having habit yang tak okay for 2 weeks every day, then we need to check the students lah. It's either we need to refer the students to psychiatrists or we just do a normal practice to the student lah to create a new habit to the students. Okay. Itulah. How to approach. Yang itulah. I buat counselling session. I tanya pasal counselling self-care. And then we do a lot of talks and webinars lah about self-care. Actually, during the webinars and talk, the title is mental health, but it's actually in mental health punya talk tu, we have the topic of self-care actually. So if you have the good self-care, your mental health condition is okay. Macam tu. Right?
Understood. For the last question is number 10. How comfortable do you think students feel discussing mental health issues with their peers, faculty, and university staff? Are there any barrier to open communication about mental health on campus?
So far, mental health issues is common issues in UniKL MIIT. We don't have any difficulties to reach out the students with mental health issues because once the student think that they have the symptoms of mental health, they are ready to share about their condition. Okay, and students, diorang akan lebih prefer to talk to their peers. Okay, either than the faculty or university staff. Okay, and the good about talking, communicating with peers is we know that someone with bila dia ada issues or problems, we as a friend, we just can listen. Kan? We cannot advise benda-benda yang kita tak tahu, bukan kepakaran kita. So for the peers actually, after they listen to their friends punya problem, it's actually a good peers, they will advise the students untuk datang jumpa dengan counsellor or seek for the treatment lah. Okay, and a good peers, they bukannya just advice, but they come together with the students itself. Macam kebanyakan peers, kita orang selalu advise, kalau you nampak your friend tu ada having a mental health issues, kalau you just cakap, jumpalah counsellor, nanti cakap dengan counsellor, it's actually susah. Student tu dia takkan bergerak. Dia nak buat the first step tu sangat susah dengan dia. Sebab dia rasa macam takut, dia takut sebenarnya dia memang ada isu mental health. So what the peers can do is, dia ni sama-sama dengan kawan dia datang jumpa dengan kaunselor. Kita buat session sama-sama, temankan kawan tu. That is a good peers lah. Okay, sama juga kalau the students tu cakap, I rasa I ada having mental health issues, I nak pergi jumpa psikologis, tapi I takut. So as a good peers, as a good friend, you bawa dia, temankan dia. You boleh cakap, jom kita buat appointment, kita ikut pergi sekali. That's a good initiative lah. If you are handling someone with mental health issues lah. Sebab we as a counsellors also, once kita nak refer student pun kita akan tanya, you nak tak kita temankan you pergi? Sometimes diorang students tak selesa, they're not comfortable with staff, but with peers, with their friends, they are more comfortable lah untuk keluar sama-sama pergi jumpa dengan doktor. Dia macam kawan tu support dia lah, kan? Even kalau we having fever ke apa ke, kalau boleh kita nak makan Panadol je, tak nak jumpa doktor. Tapi kalau ada orang pujuk, ada orang nak bawa, kita ikut. So that's a good support lah from peers. So comfortable or not, student more comfortable with peers. Okay, diorang taklah sangat dengan faculty or university staff. But then once the peers temankan kawan dia tu datang jumpa dengan kaunselor, actually after the second session tu, the student itself dia dah macam, madam, kita orang, saya nak buat appointment lah untuk next session, dia dah selesa, dia tak perlu dah kawan teman. So the first step tu, how to handle dia punya mental health issues tu sangat susah lah actually. So barriers to open communication about mental health on campus, kita tak ada barrier. So far, if someone talking about mental health issues, everyone is open-minded lah. Kita tak ada lah macam ada yang rasa macam benda ni kelakar ke, benda ni isu besar ke, no. Kita memang banyak sangat isu mental health yang jadi. So everyone is aware. So each student kalau datang jumpa dengan lecturer and they said that they have mental health issues, then the lecturers tu dia boleh apa orang kata advise lah what to do. Maybe to seek for help from counsellors or they need a diagnosis from the psychiatrist. So there's no barriers lah to consult about mental health issues.
I appreciate your insight and thank you, Madam Hafiza, for sharing that all valuable information. For now, and thank you once again for taking the time to discuss your counseling approach and experience. If there are any follow-up question or additional information needed, we will be in touch. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
madam.
Bye.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you so much, madam.
Right. All right.
Bye.